Everyone, we are going to be working on our fantasy or our surrealist type paintings. Surrealism is a form of art that is like the fantasy or a dreamlike state. For our artwork, we are going to be either choosing one that someone else has already created, kind of like Star Wars or Alice in Wonderland or a princess story, or you can be creating a dreamlike world of your own. Some of the few rules that we are going to be doing for this is creating a looking hole, like a porthole, a keyhole, a window, or something that is going to be looking into our dreamlike world. For this one, we did a space kind of theme. This is one I personally did. So a keyhole wasn't really the right choice for it. So I just did a normal circle, and I looked into the world of Star Wars, and there's the Millennium Falcon right there, and the Death Star that's all kind of broken up. This one right here was a little bit more traditional, and the student chose to do a keyhole look into a view of someone fishing right there. With this, and how to do your keyhole look is to first choose what type of dream world you are going to do. Are you going to choose one that's already been created, or you're going to do your own? Then you need to pick your theme. Space, traditional, wacky, weird, whatever you would like. Then we will need to get our canvas or your watercolor paper, which one you are doing. Right here is my canvas. And then I have some stencils for you guys to choose from for your keyhole look. This one's your traditional keyhole, and what you simply do is that you're going to trace your keyhole on. This way it'll be nice and even, and you don't have to worry about any mishaps. Alright, can't see it right there, but it's drawn on. You don't want to go too dark, or you may have a mistake and you need to erase that. From here, you are going to go ahead and start sketching what you want to see in your dreamlike world. Remember to sketching just on a painting or the underpainting sketch. You don't want to have a lot of details or a lot of shading or anything like that. It's just your basic outline of where you would like to have your elements. Once you have your basic sketch and everything fits in there how you would like, you will need to choose the outside first. Okay, so the outside of your porthole or your keyhole is going to be like the door, the frame, the windowsill, whatever you'd like. I do recommend choosing something that's not super detailed. This one's just silver and gray. This one, he painted a dark gray background and some whitewashed grays and whites and blacks right there to make it look kind of rusty looking. It is up to you what you want. I do recommend that you don't push this one to the side or think it's unimportant, because the frame is very important to the overall look of your surrealist type painting. Once you do that, we can start working on our painting on the inside. When you are painting or drawing really anything, I always recommend from the back forward. So for example, in the space look, I did the background, I did the planet, I did the Death Star, and the closest thing right here is the Millennium Falcon. So I did from the back going forward, this way that I didn't have to paint my sky around all these little nooks and crannies of my Millennium Falcon right there. Do not forget, when you are painting, you need to be mixing your own colors. So don't be using the straight blue from the bottle or the straight black from the bottle. You need to mix up your tones and colors to create a unique look for your paintings. Another thing you need to do is to help with your paint to smoothly glide over your canvas or your paper is to dip your brush into water and ever so slightly water down your paint. You don't want to do too much water, but when you add just a little bit, it will help glide your paint over the canvas and be a little bit smoother, and you'll have a better coverage that way. Don't forget about your touch-ups and your fine details. You may have to wait until your base coat is dry to do your layers of your details in your base coats. Do not forget about your darks and lights. A good example of this is the hole in the Death Star right here. Right now I have a really dark, sharp outline like right here, and on the other side I have a brighter, wider line to help make it look like it's going inside the Death Star rather than just a circle sitting on the outside. So be sure to add your darks and lights within your painting to make it look more realistic. And the last thing, have fun with it. This one's a very fun project, and we can have a lot of fun with this.